Hi, my name is Umar and today we will be reviewing this Pakistan assembled Suzuki Alto. We have our Instagram channel, which is BamWheels. You can follow us on Instagram if you want to see the cars that we'll be reviewing in future. This Alto was first introduced in Pakistan in 2000 and it stayed in production till 2012. The car received two facelifts. One was in 2004 and the other was in 2007. This was a very successful car with the 1000cc engine that was offered by Suzuki. But when in 2012 the government made a policy that all the cars being assembled in Pakistan need to be Euro 2 compliant, this car was discontinued because of that. So let me show you all the features that are available in this car and then we will take it for a road drive. When you come to the front of this car, you have these crystal headlights. These headlights were offered in 2004. Before that, the headlights design was different. Also, this radiator grille was also offered in 2004. Before this, there was a different design of radiator grille with this chrome strip, and Suzuki logo is over here, but this one is that logo missing. You have your number plate on a little bit on towards the driver's side. It's not in the center. Also over here you have your wiper washer, so there is one wiper washer for the entire car. This car comes with Suzuki's F10D engine, which is a 4-cylinder single overhead cam carburetor engine. This engine was developed in 1970s and in Pakistan it was offered in this car in 2000. Like it was also offered in Suzuki Portohar, but in Alto also they offered the same engine, which was developed in the 70s. This engine produces 57.5 horsepower with 85 Newton meter of torque, and the car came with a 5-speed manual transmission, whereas internationally this car was offered with a 660cc EFI engine. On the sides, this is your key stalk and this is your door opening handle. The door mirrors are very basic, simple, plain door mirrors. The tires, you have 12-inch tires with wheel caps, like full tire wheel caps. This is how the factory setup came. When you step inside the car, you have this door closer, a very small one, a small sized door pocket, manual door windows, everything is manual. This is all plastic. There is nothing fabric or any premium. This is all plastic over here. Now coming in the interior, over here you have your CNG control changeover switch. You have a storage space over here under the steering wheel. This is to open your hood. Over here you have your fuel lid opener over here. A 2-spoke steering wheel. This is not a power steering, this is like a regular manual steering wheel. Now this is a storage space in this car. In the Japanese international one, you get an airbag which covers this entire place like this, but since you don't get the airbag over here, this is how it is, a normal kind of gloves compartment. This was the first car that was offered by Suzuki with this digital auto and trip meter thingy. Let me just turn it on. So if you can see, it's trip A, trip B, and your overall mileage of the car. You have your fuel and your temperature gauges over here. This white dial was also offered in 2004 with the first facelift. In the center you get these AC vents. You get 2 cup holders over here. Now this is your AC this is your climate controller, manual climate control. Before 2007, till 2007, with the second facelift, the first one model that was offered, this air condition button was over here on top. So like this button design was a little different, and the air condition button used to be over here in the center. In 2007 they changed this bit. You have your JVC music system, like a CD player, MP3 player. This was also offered later, after something like 2009, 2010. That's when they offered this one. You have your storage space, a little storage space over here. If you want, you can take this entire piece out and install a screen. Now this is your choke, and this is your cigarette lighter. Your ashtrays over here. Now very interestingly, in the international one, since the international car comes with EFI engine, they don't need a choke in that one, so you get the lighter over here. But since in Pakistan they were giving a carburetor engine, you needed a choke as well. So the choke was put over here in the place of the lighter, because they needed a sturdy space to house the choke lever. And this lighter was like this, literally this piece was welded in to make room for the lighter. I mean, this looks really an aftermarket kind of a job. Over here you get your a little storage space again. You have five speed manual gearbox. You get your handbrake. Now the entire interior of the car is very raw, rough kind of a plastic. There is no premium feel or anything like that in this car. So now I'm sitting at the back of this car. This seat is reclined all the way at the back, and as you can see, I cannot fit in. I'm not too tall, I'm just 5'8", and I can't fit into this place. So if I need to have like some leg space, this seat needs to be pushed a little further. But if we do that, then I don't know if I'll be able to, like, I won't be comfortable in the front seat. You don't have any headrest, you don't have rear seat belts, you have these grips. Two adults can fit in over here. I don't think you can fit in three adults over here. That's pretty much about it. Coming to the rear of the car, these tail lights were offered in 2007 with the second facelift. You got these tail lights. So the tail lights were changed with each facelift. The first one, like, they had different lights. In 2004 they changed it once, and then in 2007 they changed it again. Your number plate is over here, which is in the bumper. You have Suzuki Alto VXR, all three stickers over here. Suzuki's monogram over here. Your trunk. So in order to open the trunk, let me just show you. You first insert the key and you take it on this side, so it's unlocked now. And then you can just press this button and open the trunk. You have factory fitted CNG in this vehicle, otherwise there is a decent trunk space, but since this car comes with a factory fitted CNG, so there is no trunk space. One more thing that I would like to tell you is that over here you don't have any rear window defogger. That is missing in this car. Now this trunk is still unlocked, so if you want to lock it, insert the key, turn it on the right side, and now it's locked. So these are all the features of this Suzuki Alto. Now let's take this car for a road drive. Alright, so now we are driving this car. The visibility is very good. I mean, these old cars, these shorter rear pillars, the visibility is very, very good in these cars. The pickup, since it's a 4-cylinder engine, the pickup of this car is also very good. This is one of the things that people really liked about this car when it was launched. The air conditioning, cooling is also good. So yep, that is also there. On petrol, this car is not very good. Like, you get around 10ish as in the fuel average. So you don't get very good fuel leverage from the car, one of these. But when you come up to talk about the CNG, so this car is good on CNG again. So like, one tank takes you for about 300 kilometers, something like that. The steering is not a power steering, it's a very hard kind of a steering. Especially when you're like at a low speed, the steering is extremely hard. But yes, when you're driving in the normal circumstances, the steering isn't that hard. The brake, since the car does not have any powered brakes, so the brakes are also not very good. The running price of these cars start at somewhere around 300,000 rupees for the initial ones, and as you keep going high, you can get a better car. The end ceiling, I would say, is somewhere around 750,000 rupees in Karachi. In Punjab side or the other areas, the prices the prices are a little higher in other cities and other parts of the country. But in Karachi, 700, 750 is the maximum you would pay for a car of this sort. Apart from that, like, it's a very small car. The driving position, yes, the driving position is a little funny driving position because you are sitting very close to the ground. So the driving position is, in my opinion, is extremely funny. And the parts are available. The parts are not that expensive. It is a very common car, very easily available everywhere. So the parts are easily available as well. The ground clearance is a very strong suit in this car. So you enjoy good ground clearance in this car. The posture, like, even though the seat is reclined all the way at the back, I don't have a lot of room over here, so I'm not very comfortably sitting in this car. That was all about our review of the Suzuki Alto. Please let us know in the comment section what you think about this review. Till next time, bye.